Welcome back, everybody, to another great episode of Wait for the Lights. Here we are, minus one person again. He is spending the day with his family. He's a very family-oriented person.
He's got a big family.
Oh, he has a huge family. 17 brothers and sisters.
Yeah. I didn't know it was that much.
You're being a little kind.
I mean, all right, 36. I'm sorry. No, he has. He's 6 of 7.
He's number.
I think
Yeah,
he's
he's
6 of
he
7.
actually is 6 or 7.
Yeah. So huge family. So lots of mingling and whatnot. So you have Adam, Casey, myself, obviously.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wished we were better, but
We're not Kevin Smith.
oh,
Kevin Smith, I wish you were here.
right.
Definitely.
If you're watching, I tried to get you a shirt and a mug, but they wouldn't let me take it into the venue.
Please contact us.
Alright. Today we are going to be talking about the 2009 Wonder Woman animated movie. Doing this because right around the corner, the live action is coming out with.
I'm actually excited for.
I think everyone's excited about it. I'm excited about Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
There's really not much.
Yeah, I was thinking while watching the animated, I was like, who would make a good, just Amazonian person? And then I thought, oh yeah, they have a terrific Wonder Woman.
They already did this job.
What's funny, a lot of people consider Gal Gadot's Fast and Furious co-star Gina
Gershon.
Gina Gershon. No, Gina Carano, the MMA fighter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If her acting was better and she was a lot taller.
Yeah.
What was she in Fast and the Furious? I knew she was
Fast
in
and Furious
Deadpool.
6. Fast and Furious 6.
I haven't seen that.
Remember, she was Dwayne Johnson's teammate, and then she. Spoiler alert! She,
Oh yeah,
she switched
I do
sides,
remember.
and she
I do
actually
remember.
was evil.
Yeah.
And because she could kick ass, people thought.
That's because she's
Yeah.
an MMA fighter.
Well, right, obviously, but
Retired, I believe.
they thought that she would be a good
Cyborg
Wonder
retired
Woman.
her.
I don't remember her in that. All I know is her in Deadpool.
She's the token lady cop.
Remember, she and Michelle Rodriguez had a fight scene, which I loved. I was like, yes, kick each other's asses, please.
Oh well.
Yeah, after seeing Gina in Haywire, I was like,
Yeah, in Haywire.
she's not gonna be a good actor.
Okay, yeah, acting wise, yeah, but they actually thought her at first, and they, of course, obviously her co-star Gal Gadot got the job, and I was at first, I will admit, I was kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, what is she?
Her acting
Is
was
she
better.
Spanish? Is she? What is she?
Well,
Gal Gadot.
I'm not sure, but I mean, her acting was better, but I'm not saying she was terrible,
No,
but
no,
she
no.
wasn't the greatest ever either. That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Yeah.
And so I was kind of like, okay, I get it. They were going for a not as ripped Wonder Woman, like
Yeah.
When I think of her like
Oh yeah, Gina got bowed up for Deadpool.
she did, yeah.
Even more than
Like
even
I
her
thought of
career.
Gina, like Gina was
Yeah.
bulky, and like I said,
Yeah.
she could still kick ass.
Very slender.
And I thought she was still somewhat
Yeah.
pretty. I thought she was pretty.
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah, she's
one
still
she's one of
hot.
the prettiest WMMA.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so I thought, and then so I like Gal Gadot, she's very pretty, but I was like, I don't know if she can pull off the physicality.
Yeah.
Not that she did kick some ass in the Fast and Furious movies, but I was kind of like, I don't know.
I
How
get
tall
that.
is Gina? She's like 5'6" or between 5'6"
think-
and 5'8".
I think Gal Gadot's like actually like 5'7", I think.
Oh,
Gal
really?
Gadot's tall.
For some reason, I just think of
I
Gina as
know.
being short.
I know.
Real
That's what I
short.
thought too. But she's
Let's
actually
see.
like 5'7", I believe.
She fought at 135.
Something like that? I can't remember.
Don't quote me. I never watched.
I know Gal Gadot is 5'7",
watched
but I'm not sure about
Invictus.
Gina Carano. But
Anyway, yeah, Gal Gadot. Is her first name Gal?
I
Gal. Yeah,
Gal?
Gal.
Gal. Okay.
And
Was that a stage
I
name?
hope we're pronouncing her last name right. I'm
Yeah,
thinking it's
I've
Simon.
never
yeah,
actually
I'm
heard.
sure.
I never heard it pronounced
yeah.
either.
I'm
Like-
sure it's a French pronunciation.
Yeah, so I'm like, is
see.
it Godot or?
French or whatever.
All right.
If we're not, we're so sorry.
Oh. She's Israeli.
Oh, that's
Sounds
right. I remember now because there was a thing like
She served in the Israeli Defense Forces.
And
I knew that because Victoria and I were talking about it.
Not Miss America, but like a beauty. I'm sorry, it was a beauty pageant. What I meant to
Miss
say.
Israel.
Oh.
Yeah, and I remember because it was like what these actors were before they
Yep.
were actors.
Yeah.
And I remember it was a picture of Gal Gadot in a beauty contest,
Wow.
and I was like,
I believe it.
Oh, 100%.
yeah, I think she won. I'm not sure. Like, I didn't read the whole thing, but I think she won, and she deserved it.
Yeah, she won Miss Israel in 2004.
There you go.
All right.
So yeah, she's an official badass.
She is.
She 2 years in the Israeli Defense Forces.
Well, I didn't watch a whole lot of trailers. 'Cause I didn't want to be spoiled everything.
Yeah,
and
right.
so I only watched the first one, maybe a little bit of this. I think the teaser, and I think the little of the first one.
But
And I was like, yeah, she delivers.
but
Yeah.
that
So
thi-
far.
this is a whole different episode.
Yeah.
We're going on to the different other
Yeah,
Wonder
the
Woman.
animated.
Different other.
different other.
But I guess we could like to talk about a little bit about kind of like a mid-year memoriam.
Yeah. 2017's been kind of a bitch already.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as
Putin's-
bad.
No,
not as
it's
bad.
nowhere
not
near as
as
bad.
2016.
But
It's still a
We're,
little
we're
bad.
speaking on celebrity deaths, of course,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just looking and people that we've even forgot already. John Hurt, we thought
Yeah.
he was in late 2016.
yeah,
And he was
Yeah,
this year,
yeah.
and I already miss John Hurt. You know, he
Mm.
he's always he was always will be the guy who in Alien who the first chest burster scene. You know, that's
Yeah.
it's like
See-
that's fucking John Hurt, man.
see, and a lot of people now are gonna remember him as Ollivander.
Ollivander.
He's
Yeah.
the one that gave everyone their wands whenever they were off to Hogwarts.
and he was an Elephant Man, which he was fantastic in. And
Actually, never saw that.
it's pretty good.
I've
And
seen
Anthony
it
Hopkins, and it's pretty good. Another one was one of my favorites. I'm gonna miss the hell of him. Was Bill Paxton.
Right.
Yes.
Oh my god. You know, I've watched so many movies with him, like Aliens, Twister.
Mm-hmm.
I rewatched Twister when he died, and I was like, God
So,
damn, man.
one of the
that
best
hurt.
things is that with him doing Twister, he gained so much fame not only in just like the general public because he was an actor, but within the storm chasing community. He did
Yeah.
such a huge thing that storm chasers have the little sensors for the satellites. That way they can detect where they are as far as storms. They did their tracks in a BP.
Oh yeah.
That-
Nice.
Mhm.
That's pretty good.
I was watching something the other day. They apparently that's a common thing whenever like a storm chaser or something like that dies. They do that, and the fact that they did it for Bill Paxton,
Really,
Yeah.
that's pretty
huge.
cool.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's
God,
it's
like
rough.
True Lies, Titanic, and just
Mhm.
oh my god.
Keep forgetting that he was in
True
Titanic. He was the douchey guy that
At the beginning,
yeah.
tell
Do
us
you want-
where this jewel is.
Do you want me to continue the story or not, Mr. Lovett? My bad. Dude got played by a 92-year-old
He was actually in
woman.
Haywire.
Yeah, he was in Haywire.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Haywire. He was actually in Terminator.
Mm-hmm.
He's one
Saw
of the
that.
punk kids
Yeah.
that try to threaten the
Yeah.
Terminator.
Did he have like a mohawk?
Yeah,
Like
he
piercings and
did.
shit? Yeah, I remember that.
He's actually one of the few actors to die by an alien, a predator, and a Terminator.
All right.
Yeah.
The
He was
trifecta, I guess. We were talking about Kevin Smith. I just want to make a quick thing for Elisa Spoonhour.
Yes, from Clerks.
Yep, she
Yeah.
played Bree. Bree was her Caitlin Bree.
Caitlin Bree.
Dante Hicks,
Ex-girlfriend.
ex-girlfriend,
And then she
potential
ended up-
love interest.
Then-
She's the one that fucked a dead guy in the
in the
bathroom.
bathroom.
And so
That was great.
Kevin Smith
Yeah.
made a very, very heartfelt post on his Facebook. So I just want to do that. And then one that we're a superhero themed show, and I personally think this next person's character is a superhero.
Yeah.
It's Roger
Roger
Moore.
Moore.
He was the second or third James Bond.
No, he's not the second. Second was George Lazenby, who did On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Oh yeah, that's the
So I
one.
think
no
he was the
one
third,
remembers.
and then Timothy Dalton was the fourth.
Yeah.
And then it was Pierce
So-
Brosnan, and yeah. He may not be everyone's favorite Bond,
No.
but
He
you know,
wa-
he
he
still
was a Bond.
He,
He was
had
Bond,
a different.
yeah.
He still had a different take on it.
Yeah.
And I like some of his movies. You know,
He
so-
did 2 Man with the Golden
Gun
Gun.
with the Golden Gun.
Um,
Yeah, crap! No, I forgot. I feel bad. He
We were
did,
talking about him.
I know. Dadgummit. We can
Alright.
edit this out.
He was Live and Let Die.
Yeah, Live and Let Die.
Holy shit.
Just
Fear Eyes Only.
that was not my favorite, but
Holy shit, he did 4?
I would say he's at least the top 3.
Let's
of
see.
Bonds.
The Spy Who
Yeah.
Loved Me,
That was good.
Moonraker,
I like that one.
For Your Eyes Only,
That wasn't.
Octopussy.
That's
He was-
cheesy fun. That one was
He was.
cheesy fun.
I didn't realize he was Octopus. He was in Octopussy.
Even the title. is-
Yeah.
You have to.
A
yeah.
View to Kill.
See, that was pretty good.
I didn't realize he had that much James
Yeah,
Bond
yeah.
under his
I
belt.
knew he did more than 2. Yeah.
Who did 2? I know George Lazenby did.
He did 1.
He did.
Timothy
Dalton?
He did like 3.
Did he? Okay.
He didn't do that many. Because his nothing against Timothy Dalton. His just he didn't have the best movies.
No.
Yeah, so
But it is what it is.
I will say he's still my top 3 James Bonds.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, I do not like Pierce Brosnan.
He's
I
a
like his
hit and
first
miss.
I like his first movie.
He's a hit.
And
And
miss.
I'm not just
then-
talking about his movies. I just don't.
Oh,
Like him.
just in general.
Well, I think maybe it's just.
I thought he was great in Miss Doubtfire.
Yeah,
I think that's why I don't like him. Yeah, I think that's why I don't like him.
So,
it's like fuck you. That's Robin Williams' wife and kids.
have we figured out who the next James Bond is going to be after?
Daniel Craig?
I hope it's Idris Elba.
See, that's what
That's
I'm
what
going.
I want.
I
Idris
would
Elba
love
too,
to.
but he's getting old too. So
And he's in the Gunslinger movies. I bet he won't.
Yeah.
Which those look
And
awesome.
I think that would definitely be one of those that put to rest that James Bond is not a name. It's part of his code name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Because there's so many people that would like. I read an article whenever he was first brought up. You're like, that is not James Bond. That's gonna be blah blah.
yeah, I heard
so-
that. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's the
He's
British
a-
Secret Service.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a fantastic
He's a freaking-
actor.
But
Idris Elba will play the hell out of it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guarantee it.
he was
Watch
fantastic
Luther.
as Heimdall.
Watch Luther.
Yeah.
If you watch the show Luther, that's you can tell. Like, yeah, he'll play the shit. Out of it.
So
Which Heimdall looks like he kicks some ass in the new Thor.
Yes.
He gets his part.
He actually hasn't gotten a lot to do, and I'm like, you have
Yeah.
fucking Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Use him.
But it is what it is. Let's roll into the actual
Animated.
episode. Yeah.
Mhm.
So 2009 animated Wonder Woman.
It's pretty good.
It
I liked
was an origin story.
Yes.
So
It was
naturally,
received well. It was 88% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I think it was like 7.5 on IMDb.
I mean, I can see why someone may not like it. It's kind of generic, but
Yeah.
I was
it's-
actually saying, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I guess
Yeah,
of everyone's origin story, hers is kind of. You're strong. Go fight
Less-
some people.
Yeah, it's less spectacular. Like
Yeah.
Spider-Man, he's bitten by a radioactive spider, and
his
he
Uncle Ben died.
Yeah,
his
there's-
parents get killed in front
yeah.
of
There's
him.
so much.
Yeah.
There's so much
And I guess
animosity. Would that be a good word for it? To where they have a reason. She's born with these powers,
And
so
she-
I get that.
so she's and I mean it's kind of like a Disney Channel princess kind of thing. She wants to prove herself.
Yeah.
They
Well, I never
like
I
a
never
par-
made that connection, but
like
it's
a parent
Yeah.
holds her back, like, no, you can't do it. You're not strong enough. And
Okay.
like they kind of rise up like Mulan.
Yeah.
like,
Disguise herself.
Yeah.
Mulan, disguise
Yeah.
yourself. I can do this, and I mean I get
I
that.
like that.
And it's very
Yeah.
strong, compelling, but it's not as compelling as other superhero.
Well, I guess
origin
just in the
stories.
world of superheroes, there's just a bunch of sword fighting. So it's like not
yeah.
it's not a larger than life superpowers.
I get
You know,
that.
like she didn't even no flying, no I mean, there's a god Ares, but that's not even part of it to
Yeah.
me. That's
Yeah,
So
seriously.
it wasn't spectacular, but I've definitely seen worse.
Oh
origins.
yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
worse.
So I think we've all
They
encountered
forced
worse.
it, but that's another story.
and that's not even what I'm saying is not even a detraction from the movie itself. It's just the story in general.
Yeah.
I guess
I see what you're
is not my favorite.
I get
I
that.
can see that. It's not like her story doesn't make you root for her as much as say a Spider-Man or a Batman.
Yeah, she wasn't
or
born,
even Superman.
born
'cause,
out
you
of
know,
tragedy.
Yeah, even Superman
Okay.
was born out of
Yeah.
tragedy. You know, and
Mm-hmm.
so I mean, not necessarily mean every superhero has to have a tragedy,
Right.
Right.
but
But it makes the
that
story
connection, that
yeah.
sympathy. It's like almost a sympathy vote.
Yeah.
You know, you really feel for them. You're like,
Yeah.
oh god, that sucks for them.
But this was it's a Disney princess story.
It kind of is.
So-
I mean, I didn't make that connection at first, but then I went home and I thought about it and I was like, yeah, it's kind of a Disney princess story.
Yeah.
How
So-
her parents won't let her do this, and she's like, I can do this.
Yeah.
And
look,
she tries to prove herself.
looking at some of these screenshots, it's drawn differently than a bunch of the other DC animated movies, like Flashpoint.
Flashpoint's like, yeah, that's the outlier to me. I've never seen anything else quite like Flashpoint.
The animation wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Just the design.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it. I haven't seen it yet.
It's very
but
anime.
I've seen some.
looking.
I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen some photos from it. It looks pretty good.
It's very good.
Like-
I need to see it. I know. I need to see
Like they did something with this one that I can't put my finger on it. It's just different compared to
Like maybe like the Justice League show, or
well, maybe it's
so obviously this is after the Justice
yeah,
League show.
like Justice League Unlimited. There's
Yeah.
something about it. I don't know if it's just like a costume difference that they do, which is they do that obviously.
Yeah.
There's something about it. Adam's our resident artist here.
It seemed, as far as the character designs, they were fairly typical. Like
Okay.
to me, maybe it's been a while since I've seen Unlimited, but they seem pretty typical.
Yeah.
There's a few nitpicks I had. Steve Trevor looked like he was about 45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even his like neck wrinkles
Yeah.
and stuff. Like
Yeah. Kind
How old is he supposed to be? Is he supposed to be like a
or late
he-
20s.
He's a pilot in the military,
I heard he's supposed
so
to be like early 20s, or like mid 20s.
it's like a pilot in the military that you would generally be in for 6 to
Well, see,
whatever
obviously
years.
this
So-
story takes place in modern times. Like in the movie, I believe the original.
It's
like,
World War-
It was like World War One,
Mm-hmm.
I believe. World War One or Two.
1. The new one's gonna be set in World War 1.
Okay, yeah. I think it was like around that time too. So he.
is she gonna see Captain America?
Hey. Steve
Well, that was World War
Trevor
II.
could be in the same unit as Steve Rogers. Ah?
Steve Trevor,
To
Steve
talk
Rogers.
about some
Crossover? Yeah.
I don't
Who would
think they'll
win?
allow that crossover.
Who would win, Wonder Woman or Captain America?
That's. I don't want to get into those fights because you're gonna upset one person. You're
Yeah.
gonna upset these people. So I'd rather not get into
It's
it.
upset some people.
I'm game for upsetting people.
God damn
it.
Let's do it. Let's see.
I think she's got it.
I would say so. He has the shield.
It'd be a close one though.
It'd be a very close one.
I think she's got it. I mean,
Well,
just because.
I would say it would be a good fight.
Yeah.
Is that all your? Is that your
Don't
2 cents into
want
this?
to do it.
I'm gonna poke the bear.
No.
Do it.
No.
I'm with you. I think Wonder Woman would definitely have
Yeah.
it.
Okay, Wonder Woman.
Number 1. Well, Steve Rogers is still in the 1940s mindset. Oh, maybe they won't meet because we're talking about World War One. Steve Rogers was World War
Two. Oh.
Anywho,
The little baby.
we're still gonna talk about it.
Oh God.
I was never good at history.
I completely lost my train of thought. So
I mean, I would say it would be a fair fight, but Steve Rogers, I don't think he would kill. I mean, maybe if he had to,
Neither would she. I mean,
but she would. Actually, no. I think she would defend.
well, I guess yeah. For
Yeah,
Amazon.
and like if he came with Themistocles, did I say it right?
Themyscira.
Themistocles. What the fuck is wrong with him?
Themistocles.
Or something. It was like a
God of Leafs, whatever.
god of themes. Themyscira, and started attacking.
Oh, then
him,
100%.
just randomly,
Yeah.
whatever. Like, Steve Rogers kind of
He got
douche.
drunk.
Has
Drunk. I feel like she would.
Would put him down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
have we seen Steve Rogers like hit a woman?
like, okay, did he hit a woman in Civil War?
That's what
I
I'm
feel like
trying
he
to
just
think.
fought. Because who was on the opposite side? It was Black Widow, but she kind of at the very end turned to zap Tony or whoever it was with that laser.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I'm probably going to regret this. They were probably going to fight, but then she
Yeah.
did that. But I don't think he actually ever fought a
You know,
woman.
I
there's any
don't-
woman. No.
He actually
Well,
fought.
like only reason I say that is because he's in the 1940s mindset still, no matter how.
Or- yeah, that's
being
true.
A gentleman,
yeah.
Gentleman. I
Would,
mean,
would he like? Yeah, he would fight her. I don't think he would
Yeah, he would just
Well,
take it.
you also got to
Take
think
a
about
beating.
Wonder Woman's. Her parents were gods, and it's like
Exactly.
she's
Yeah.
freaking strong, and
She was,
I know so is he,
she
but
was
he
born
was
out
a
of mud.
project.
Yeah, yeah.
He was a.
exactly. He's a project. She is made by.
I mean, it was a
Yeah.
good knock
Right.
against Tony to start that Civil War stuff, where he's like, everything you got was out of a bottle. To start that Civil War
That's a
kind
big
of.
old fuck you. if
Yeah,
I've
it pretty
ever
much
heard
was, and it's kind of was
that.
true.
Everything
and-
that Tony has is out of a bank account.
Yeah.
That's true. I should have said that right back. Like, yeah, fuck you.
Well,
I mean,
he already has that comeback. Like, take away the
Oh, yeah.
suit. Who are you? Philanthropist, genius, playboy, blah 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 blah
like,
blah.
genius, playboy, millionaire,
Yeah.
philanthropist, and like I said, I don't want to divide people because there's Marvels and DC fans out there who love certain ones, and but I'd probably have to say Wonder Woman.
I'd put my money on Wonder Woman.
I mean,
But it's hard because we don't know.
It-
Like, how do we?
it wa-
how
oh,
determine,
definitely.
How do we determine the strengths of the Marvels versus the strengths of
yeah,
DC?
power levels are just,
power levels.
It's different, right?
It's like when someone says Superman versus Goku. It's like you don't fucking
That's
know
yeah.
how their power levels are.
Yeah.
No, like Vegeta doesn't go up to Superman and go, "What's this power level say on the scatter?"
Yeah.
and
yeah.
we don't know, and so it's hard to tell whose strengths
Yeah.
could
I would-
fight who.
I would say Wonder
because they're
Woman-
different universes. They just are.
I would say Wonder Woman, bringing it back to the movie, because she fought Ares, the god of war,
God of
Yeah.
War,
and beat him.
and chopped his head off.
Yeah. So fuck him.
And his son. Or no, that wasn't her.
No, that was her mother,
Yeah.
Hippolyta. Said it right.
Yeah. He was
Yes.
practicing that
She.
All
for a
day.
while.
All day.
Hippolyta? No.
Hippolyta.
Hippolyta?
Hippolyta?
What was the other one?
Oh.
Persephone.
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 It's like hyperbole and.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
I-
we're getting
epitome.
off tangent. Okay.
So I'm talking about Steve Trevor being an old man. We talked about this before we started. He's Scott Glenn.
Yeah, he looks like
He's
Scott
definitely
Glenn.
Scott Glenn. I'm gonna put some graphics up here, just comparing the two.
And like Ron Stoppable from
Yeah.
Kim Possible, like,
Like a
different,
old
like a
ass.
different animator.
So
an
that
older version. That's
that
exactly
is
what-
that's the timeline. Starts off as Ron Stoppable to Steve Trevor to Scott Glenn.
Who's the what was his character's name in Daredevil?
Stick.
He was Stick, and so
Yeah.
it's a whole evolution.
Yep.
Yeah. Another crossover.
Went
God.
started at Disney, went back to Disney.
Yep.
Yeah.
Talk about that Disney sandwich.
But I will say I actually liked his character though.
Steve Trevor?
I actually liked that the jokes they went for it. You
Yeah,
know, they
they-
just went for it. I'm like,
they-
hell
they-
yes.
I
Like
I,
how-
I know DC is like stretching it with like adult themes.
Yeah.
They did really well with this because they
Like-
didn't dive right into it. They definitely tiptoed that line.
And they did it perfectly. It's brilliant dialogue because it's actually probably what some douchebags. He's kind of a little bit of a douchebag, but he's a charming douchebag.
Try to get her drunk on tequila.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like when he's tied up, he's like, I haven't had this dream since I was 13. When all the women were there, and
Didn't he
That's
say
perfect.
something about Iraq?
I'm not sure. Where are you getting at this?
I want to
Don't
say
remember that, but probably.
I want to say there was some line in there talking about
I love
Iraq.
They're at the bar and it's called the Rusty Nail. He's like, "You've got your lasso. I've got tequila." And she takes over the table. He's like,
Hi.
how you feeling?" "I'm fine."
Yeah, she's,
Oh,
wow.
you're so pretty.
She's trying to have the serious conversation. He's like, you're so
Yeah,
pretty.
she's so articulate and eloquent.
You're so pretty.
Pretty.
Like for a second there, I thought it was gonna like go in not necessarily his favor because she's like, "You're not gonna get me to open up," and then like it's a short little montage of her just going deeper into her
Yeah.
history. I'm like, "Holy shit!"
Is he gonna fuck Wonder Woman with tequila?
And then no,
No.
not at all.
No.
No.
She saved his life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he tried to stand up and then he got choked out. to Demos. I got this. Clock.
Not quite. No. That's a good segue talking about Demos.
John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio, one of my favorite voice actors of all times. He does Bender in Futurama. He does
He was the Joker, right?
yeah, he was the Joker,
Joker,
in
yeah.
Under the Red Hood.
Yeah, that one. I was like, which one was it?
The dog in Adventure Time, Jake.
I didn't
Do you
watch
guys?
Adventure Time.
Neither do I.
Yes.
But my
I think
favorite,
he voices
my
him.
favorite has always Bender.
Oh, definitely. And so he's fantastic.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
And the thing I like is that he doesn't mind to do these small roles to where he's not the main person, just because he loves his craft so much.
Yeah, I would. Also, I would fight tooth and nail just to be on any DC thing.
Yeah.
Like, one word, got it. Sign me up.
You want me to play the president in this movie? Okay.
5 lines, got it.
Does the president have a name? No.
No.
Okay, I'm good with that.
All right, whatever.
But going back to Steve Trevor, Nathan Fillion.
Oh, he was great. Like I said, he was great. It was one of my favorite parts of the movie.
He's Castle.
Yeah.
Is he Castle?
yeah.
He was Hermes in Percy Jackson, and he was
Mal and Firefly.
Yep. And he was in Slither.
Slither. I love
the
Slither.
comedic horror movie
With
about the
Elizabeth
bug.
Banks.
And Michael Rooker.
Michael Rooker, yep.
So he kind of played himself.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah. He
Always-
plays
always-
that role to a
that
T.
the euphemisms, everything like that.
He's built for that. He's
Yeah.
perfect for that role. Yeah. I couldn't see anyone else play.
No,
I'm still bitter that Firefly only had one season.
I still haven't seen that.
I am too, but
Still haven't watched Firefly.
It's good.
Serenity's good too. Not as good.
I'm
as
glad they made that to kind of end it, because
Joss Whedon wanted to. Yeah.
the series
Is it-
left you on like a weird.
So is that the
cliffhanger.
movie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry,
that's the movie,
Serenity,
yeah.
Yeah, the series left you on like a weird cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Not even a cliffhanger. It just kind of ended. Like,
Oh, that's another thing we could talk about. Joss Whedon. He's actually taking over for DC.
oh yeah.
So,
Yep.
For
what-
Zack Snyder. For
Yes,
that.
I just want to say I'm sorry that happened to you, man. Losing your daughter is not a easy thing to go by, and I just want to say I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, good luck.
Hope you get better.
Oh,
But yeah, Joss Whedon's taking over, and I have full confidence in him.
I definitely do.
I have confidence in him. I'm afraid it's going to be like an awkward like
Transition, like it's
taking over a project that someone else started.
yeah.
Like being an artist, like
Well, actually, he's always wanted to make a Wonder Woman movie, like for a long time, and so I feel like it's
So he slowly
yeah.
he gets a piece of that. So
Yeah.
why not?
He didn't make obviously the live action movie, but he's always wanted to make a Wonder Woman movie. And so, yeah,
Speaking of Wonder Woman, Carrie Russell.
that's an interesting
That
choice.
was very interesting.
Interesting
Whenever I
choice.
saw that, I didn't know how I really felt about
has
it.
she voice acted anything else?
I'm not. I know, but she's.
Voice
In
actress did. Actress.
I mean, she was in the Americans.
Let's see.
You know,
Felicity.
August Rush, Felicity, Dark Skies.
Was she the mom on August Rush?
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I
I only remember the kid in the.
with Jonathan Rhys
Jonathan
Meyers.
Rhys-Meyers,
That's
yeah.
Freddie Highmore.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I forgot she was in Scrubs.
I think
She was in
yeah,
a
I think
few
I remember
episodes of
that.
Scrubs.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I know.
It wasn't my favorite show, so
I love
sorry
Scrubs.
guys, I wasn't a fan of Scrubs.
I loved it.
I was
No, I think this was her only.
You're too busy watching Nip Tuck.
yeah,
I like that
Scrubs
too.
with sex.
pretty much. Less
Um,
comedy too.
Yeah.
no, I think this is her only
And
animated
it's-
piece.
Not that she was bad or anything.
No,
it was
it's just
interesting choice.
unexpected.
It was
Right.
Very
It was
unexpected.
unexpected.
Do you know who has voiced Deanna in the past?
Diana.
Diana.
Deanna. Who's Deanna? Is that her cousin?
I'm talking about someone else.
Oh! I thought we were done with Wonder Woman.
Sorry. Who? I forgot who voices her in the animated show.
Who?
Justin would know. Wonder Woman. Who voices?
Only here.
If only.
I know he would like right off the bat. Would know,
Yeah.
but-
Let's see. In Justice League Unlimited,
yeah. Or the show too.
Susan Eisenberg.
I'm not really familiar. I mean,
Oh,
I feel like I should
she's
know
done
more, but
apparently she's the token Wonder Woman
Oh, okay.
voice actor. She did it in
The voice.
4, 5.
it's rather they.
She's done.
It's rather they couldn't try to get her because they always try to get
yeah.
Mark Hamill and
Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy try to do Batman and Joker whenever they do projects. I mean, they always say, "I'm done playing these roles." And they
Well, if this person does it, then I guess I will.
We made
too.
one more movie.
Pretty much that's how it is.
Okay.
Like Mark Hamill, pretty much like, I won't do it. Got Kevin Conroy. Okay.
Okay, I guess.
I'll do it.
The only ones that
Okay.
like really aren't consistent, to my knowledge,
Flash.
are these two. Or yeah,
Kind of Flash a little
these two,
bit.
yeah.
He's been played by a bunch.
Because Green Lantern has been Nathan Fillion. He's been
Jon Stewart.
Stephen Colbert.
No, I forgot his name. He played Andy in Weeds. I don't know if you guys.
He's also been played by Ryan Reynolds. That's something we don't want to talk about.
Which one was that? I don't know what movie that was in.
I don't know. He probably wants to forget it too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know Superman has been voiced by a bunch too.
Yeah.
Not really consistent.
Well,
I figured that they would try to get her. You know, like I said, not that Carrie Russell did a bad job.
No, it was just it was off
unexpected.
the wall.
Yeah. Of course,
Artemis, one of the other head Amazonians.
she was one of the generals. I think the head general.
Yeah,
I think so.
I didn't realize who it was until Casey told me, and then it immediately
You heard
clicked,
her voice. Yeah.
and
Rosario
that's-
Dawson.
Yeah, and I couldn't unhear it.
Yeah.
Like, and so it's just because I can't put it into words where I could not figure it out. And he's like, "Oh hey, that's Rosario Dawson." I'm like, "Fucking A!"
Of course it is.
That's it.
Of course it is.
And then every time she talks, all I'm thinking of is Clerks or Clerks 2,
Daredevil.
Rent, Daredevil. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah, let's get
I
back
think
to
she
the
did a good
movie.
job.
What were y'all's favorite parts?
I like Steve Trevor, like his quirkiness.
yeah,
and
I think his back and forth.
His back and forth
Oh,
was
one part I've liked about
hilarious.
him is when they're on the jet and he's like, my bravado, it's all just an act. And wait, why am I telling you all this? And he looks down at his foot.
Oh, yeah.
that was great. That was great. You're like, now I'm telling you.
His foot's just laying in the lasso.
The lasso of truth. That was great. And the fight with Ares at the end with Wonder Woman, that was great.
Yeah, she beat like a Super Saiyan Ares, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he went Super Saiyan
Yep.
2.
As soon as he got his cuffs off,
Right.
like, his hair was just like,
Yeah.
he like started powering
And,
up.
and like whenever he was doing that and the horns came up, I'm like, okay, naturally horns would come out. And then whenever like the darkness faded and you can see, I'm like, all that for a mask?
Yeah.
That's a lot of effort for a mask.
I got a little taller and my armor's different.
And I got a WWE wrestling mask. Like, yeah, you see that? Like, that's what it looked like. I'm like, are you wrestling?
Yeah.
Eddie Guerrero.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mentioned this wasn't my favorite animated origin story movie, DC movie, but I like how he brought the dead Amazonians back from the grave to fight the live Amazonians.
That was a good idea.
Yeah.
But upon execution, it was a little clunky.
Yeah, they didn't see it through. I mean,
No.
like they didn't, or the
But
writers
the
like,
potential through. They didn't see the potential.
yeah.
Well, plus just the way they went about it was terrible just because they were fighting the dead Amazonians
And,
and
if
then
they killed one of them, they became one of them. Like, and if they killed one of the
Yeah.
regular Amazons,
Yeah.
they became a zombified
Yeah.
Amazon.
Yeah,
But-
so not only
that
is
was
their
great.
army
See, that was
lowering,
great.
Yeah. But yet, apparently he couldn't control them enough for them to shut their damn mouth because Alexa,
Who died?
Yeah,
you know, she was
she
killed by.
she was a
Persephone? Persephone? I don't want to say it wrong. Persephone,
Yeah.
because she betrayed everyone.
yeah. But yet she was able to tell
Artemis.
say the incantation.
And-
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's
incantation.
literally all it took for
'Cause she
the
read so many books.
yeah.
Right, and that like she told her the incantation like immediately after they were summoned. Like there was not even a battle. Like there was a little bit of a battle.
Where you saw one of the soldiers die
And
and,
then
it
it's
became
over.
a zombified. And yeah, then she said she spoke something to her, and then Artemis immediately knew for some reason because she didn't say anything else.
They're
Did she?
trying to tell me something.
Yeah.
And
You got that from that?
it's so bad.
What is it, Alexa? Little Timmy stuck in the well.
It's like, and so that was just poor because whenever
Yeah, it was
she
pretty
said
bad.
it, all the zombies like turned around and started going after Ares, and Ares like,
Oh, that sucks.
oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they all died.
They had the perfect setup to have like this like
Epic battle.
epic battle, and then like all hope is lost. Their numbers are dwindling. You know,
Yeah.
like this like really edge of your seat moment.
Yeah.
And then figured out, but
Right.
it's like, oh, we fought for a little bit and we figured it out.
we
Okay,
killed maybe like one character and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you didn't see anyone else die.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
You saw Wonder Woman.
Just to show that they could kill them, become zombified like them, and
Yeah.
fight with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So they're just like thrown in.
Wasted
Just-
potential. Wasted potential. It was
Yeah.
great. I loved it. I was like, oh, this is gonna be epic.
And then they could have like used the dead Amazonians to fight Ares, but like someone
Yeah.
threw a javelin and he's like, "Oh, you're not on my side anymore." Okay, well,
you're dead now.
back to the underworld.
It's like, damn it.
Every time they mentioned Alexa's name, all I could think about was Amazon's Echo. It's Alexa, what's this book? Then blue light circling. It is this.
Alexa,
Also-
what's the incantation to turn the dead zombies to our side?
It is this.
God. Oh, and also,
Alexa,
like,
order me some new cufflinks.
it was because of the animation. Like, it looked like the people in the back or who were on those flying creatures, whatever. They were not helping. They're just
Yeah, they're just
Yeah. This is a nice view.
yeah. Every time you look at the sky, it's like a sky full of them, but they're all just sitting there.
I couldn't tell if they were good or bad. It's like, are you gonna help fight anyway, or are you just gonna flap in the distance?
Maybe it's
We
like
don't
the
have the
wicked,
animation budget for that, so no.
the Wicked Witch of the West, like monkeys, just
Yeah,
on their
that's what
way.
it was. It's like basically what they
It's-
could have been. And
A funny moment to me. There's a couple funny moments to me, but once Ares was defeated, all of the like the Cyclopses, the Minotaurs.
yeah, they walked on like an
Yeah.
ass second.
They're like,
Oh, well.
I guess we'll go back to the woods. Where we they just walked into the
I was
woods.
waiting to hear some screams. What is that?
This just in: a fucking bunch of Cyclopses are all over Times Square or whatever.
Yeah, they just like they shrugged their shoulders like, oh well.
They should go back to the underworld or
Nope.
wherever. Like they just walked back into the woods. And
They're,
that's,
they're right into the Appalachian
they
Mountains.
live in the
No biggie.
Forbidden Forest from Harry Potter now. Or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I was like,
Where are they going? We don't have the animation for that, but they just have to.
They just
Disappear
gotta
in the-
go. They just
disappear
gotta
in the
go.
dark.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh man.
Oh jeez.
Like we said though, it was good overall.
Yeah, I liked it.
Um,
I liked it overall.
It wasn't terrible.
There was flaws.
But I think this is definitely going to be a good leadway into the new movie coming out soon.
Yes, I'm
Was
actually
it June 2nd?
June 2nd.
Yeah, this-
But that's a Friday though. But we'll see it like June 1st, which is that Thursday. So yes.
midnight premiere.
Yep.
What?
8:00 premiere.
I'm stupid. I have a lot of hope for it. I've
I
heard
do.
nothing but good things.
Yeah.
I've heard nothing but good things. I'm all of my cards on the floor, and obviously I did not like BVS. I did like Man of Steel. I thought it was okay.
Man of Steel was
Okay.
it was
Yeah,
good.
for what it was.
Yeah.
You know,
It
it's
was.
just like some.
I feel like
glorious
they
action.
weren't entirely sure they were going to make this DCEU,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden they're like, "I got a brilliant idea. Let's rush this shit into there."
Yeah.
I think
one setup movie, and then the group movie.
And then the group movie. Like, no, that's not
Is-
how you make.
is Aquaman before or after Justice League?
Justice League's this year, so Aquaman's next year.
Oh shit, it is.
Justice League's this year, so
Oh.
Aquaman's going to be his solo movie's next year.
Oh.
Yeah. And the
That's-
Flash's movie is also in.
They have
next
to.
year.
They have to garner him some fans.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a little upset. They're rushing.
Yeah. I think they definitely should have figured this out a little better.
I'm okay with them not making a Batman movie. We all know
Everyone
the
knows
Batman
Batman.
story. Okay, that's fine, but they could have made a Wonder Woman movie. I mean, they are. What I'm saying is maybe a Flash movie.
We follow the Marvel.
Yeah, do
Like-
the individual
Yeah.
movies, then a group movie, and just, I don't know.
You have to so you don't have to do setup because they're gonna have to give the backstory to Cyborg.
Yes.
If Green Lantern's gonna make an appearance at the end,
Because that was
which I
the
think it will.
dumbest thing in BVS was
Yeah.
the email scene
Yeah.
where he saw all these metahumans
Yeah.
and that was the dumbest thing ever.
I'll watch all these videos one at a time.
Hey guys.
Okay.
Hey, wink. They're gonna be in the next movie. You get the hintity hint.
It's they're going about it all wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry. BVS was a mess. I'm really hoping for this movie.
I'm hopeful for Aquaman. He hasn't had the best rap in the past.
No.
But yet there's been a lot of.
Thank you, Family Guy.
Yeah. It's not even just Family Guy. It's like Super Friends and everything like that too.
Everybody.
But it's one of those that the new one's gonna have a lot of issues that people are gonna come up with just because it's Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
He's what is he? Whatever he is, he's not Aryan like Arthur Curry's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I say supposed to be lightly. I'm pro Jason Momoa. I think he's going to do fantastic.
I think he'll knock it out of the park.
At first, I wasn't really sold. I was thinking maybe he should have been Aqualad because Aqualad was a darker skinned, dark haired person. Yeah. But just watching
they don't have time to
use
Aqualad and all that.
No. And so with everything given, I'm very hopeful for him. Jason Momoa is a fantastic actor. He's stacked as shit.
Yeah.
And so, and then
he's all tatted up in this one too, right?
Yeah. That's the thing is that all of the scales and everything that he wore for his armor are tattoos and whatnot.
Nice.
So it's definitely a good little different.
Yeah, he's real
style.
There is a version of Aquaman that's like badass. He's still blonde haired, but he has a beard.
Yeah, that's what we're all used the blonde hair.
Universe 3?
Is that the one with the hook for the hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. Cyborg. That's gonna be tough.
The CG in the BVS movie looked kind of bad.
That looked really
they just thrown that in.
Actually, I think it was a trailer too. The trailer for Justice League, the first trailer, he looked kind of bad.
Yeah. You think so?
It was a bad CGI. Man. It was bad CGI.
Who's playing?
Shoot, I forgot. I'd look it up. But I do know.
I keep wanting to say Michael B. Jordan, but he was in Fantastic Four, right?
No. Yeah, he's also going to be in the new Black Panther movie.
Interesting.
And
every famous black actor is going to be in the new Black Panther movie.
Nice.
So, no, I'm
pretty sure
that's pretty.
No, I'm just saying.
Will Smith, Kevin Hart,
Spike Lee.
God damn it.
With the Wonder Woman movie coming out, I was a little bit hesitant because I thought they were gonna like go overboard with the women power, and not in a bad way. I'm saying like cheesy, like not bad for a woman, huh? Or things like that.
Yeah.
I was expecting lines like that, and
what I thought it would still be okay because it was Patty Jenkins directing it, and she directed Monster with Charlize Theron and Christina Ricci,
like
and she can direct characters, and I figured maybe it may or may not be a good movie, but she will make Wonder Woman a great character in the movie at least, and so I wasn't too worried, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I was really worried about is because I was just worried about I really don't care for Suicide Squad. It wasn't that great. BVS wasn't that great. Like I said, I like Man of Steel. Okay.
Yeah.
But the last two movies in the DCEU were just not that good. Let's be honest. I was kind of upset.
Why can't they get it together?
I was like, that's why I was upset. Like, why can't you get this together? Like, I was like, I'm a huge fan of you guys, and and Marvel's kicking your ass in the movie series, and
it's like they're doing it just to keep up, like just to
that's what I felt like. That's why they felt like they rushed the Justice League. I'm sorry, you're rushing it. Maybe it's a good movie. Who knows? Joss Whedon's taking over. Who knows? Maybe it is a great movie. Yeah. But I still think you're rushing it.
Oh yeah.
I think you need the origin. Maybe you don't need Batman's origin story. That's fine. We all know Batman.
Right.
So BVS probably was a good idea. I think it was a great idea.
It was a good concept.
It
was a good concept.
Maybe you can show a little bit of Wonder Woman, but it didn't need Doomsday.
No.
It should have been them. It should have been about them. It was them. It's a versus, but it's called Versus. There was like 7 minutes of verses and a little bit of bickering. Yeah. And
all right, we did Batman vs Superman.
I know.
All right, going back to Black Panther though.
God damn it.
there's a good list of Chadwick Boseman, obviously. Michael B. Jordan, like you were saying. Lupita Nyong'o.
Yep.
There's Daniel. I can't say his last name. It's the lead from Get Out.
Daniel
Kaluuya.
Yeah, but he's great.
Forrest Whitaker.
By the
Sterling
way,
K. Brown.
Yeah.
So
Ray Fisher plays Cyborg, and he was in I don't know.
so
His film career looking. Yeah, this is his first thing.
oh wow, good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
All right.
So,
But I believe his dad is actually played by
And if the movie sucks, it'll be his last.
yeah.
Joe Morton, I believe. I can't
Joe
remember.
Piscopo?
Joe Morton is his dad, I think. I can't remember who. I remember seeing it, and I was like, "Oh, that's a great choice for his dad," but I can't remember. But I'm hoping it's gonna be good. I'm sure
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's movie is
Here's
good.
hoping.
Everyone's been saying
So
so far good things.
I'm kind of with you. I haven't really watched that many trailers, so
I've been doing that on purpose.
I'm going on what people are saying, and I hope it's not a letdown. I hope it's not like a
Everyone says
giant troll.
Everyone says that it's knocked out of the park. Like you said, a troll. Because everyone said the same thing about BVS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
But I mean, people. Some of the Twitter's reviews I've seen, because I can't review because the embargo lifts tomorrow. But even people who didn't even like BVS or Suicide Squad said this movie is the one for DC, and
Good.
because they couldn't say much, obviously, but
Yeah.
they said,
But
so I'm hoping.
so we're gonna see it. We're gonna review it. That's for the next episode. So
All right.
want to thank you once again for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe our channel. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Go to waitforthelights.com. Check out our store. I'm a neon sandwich right now between the shirts. We have those. We have mugs. We have decals. We're slowly adding more merchandise to there. So always keep track, bookmark it, do what you must. And as always, thanks for watching.
Okay, here we have Madlib's generic comic superhero movie.
Ooh,
Okay, so I'll start with you. Give me a silly name.
a silly name.
Yeah.
Let's see. Pap smear.
All right, Greg. Unrealistic profession.
A Martian farmer.
Martian farmer. I have country. I'm going to go with Wadia. The one off of The Dictator, Sacha Baron Cohen's movie.
Okay. Nice.
That's the one I haven't seen.
That's good. That's my favorite, I think, besides his live action or his like real stuff. All right, another silly name.
Of course. Is that a random thing? Flippity doo dab.
Flippity doo dab. All right, Greg, a color.
Fuchsia.
All right, I don't know how to fucking spell flippity doo dab. All right, fuchsia. I have adjective. I'm gonna say complicated.
Is that another silly name?
Adverb.
Oh, adverb.
Why you gotta go on anything so complicated?
I forgot. It ends in L-Y. Right?
L-Y, yeah. Yeah.
Truthfully?
Truthfully. All right. Now you have a silly name.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of it's a real name. It's the guy that
Persephone?
first one. No. It's the guy that Pippa Middleton just married. His name's like Whittledeton Tubley something. It's terrible. We'll do that though. Wibblyton Tubbleton.
Wibblyton?
Yeah.
Wibblyton.
Wibblyton.
Tuttleton?
Yeah, Tuttleton.
Wibblyton Tuttleton. Okay. A
Great.
fourth silly name.
That's you, actually.
Oh, yeah, me.
God.
Lots of silly names.
I see another one coming out right there, too.
Yeah. I think you used the second. No? Anyway, I'm going to go with Dick Buttkiss. All right, facial feature.
Let's go with facial feature. Come on, think of something good. I'm trying to think of something good.
It's like trying to hype himself up. Come on, Casey, you got this. Think of the best facial feature anyone's ever seen.
Oh, no, I totally lied. His name is not that funny. It's James Matthews.
Pug nose.
Pug nose. All right. Second silly name.
Second silly name.
I don't know why they said second. I don't know if you're supposed to use one of this one.
Second
Oh yeah.
silly-
You
Okay.
use okay. So, Fibbly Doo Dab.
Okay. So have Greg say another one.
Doo Dab. All right. U.S. City.
Toad suck.
All right.
It's real.
You should have used my anus.
I live pretty close to it. It's right next to Conway. Is it right? Because I have the Toad Suck days. Anyway,
It's something like that.
one more silly name. No, that's me.
That's you. God.
Bob. Verb. Just fuck the system. You know?
Verb. Swallow.
Noun.
Lamp.
Formerly badass actor, now selling out. Steven Seagal.
That's kind of what I was either doing.
I was thinking like John Travolta.
I'll-
Steven Seagal, yeah.
But-
I was going to go Steven Seagal or Wesley Snipes.
But now I hate Steven Seagal, and I think he's never been badass.
Oh.
Like I hate him.
I just hate him.
Say there's
Fucking-
Wesley
He's
Snipes.
a douchebag.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Ooh.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, yeah. JCVD. Noun.
Fleshlight.
All right. And that will do it.
All right, read it out
And
loud.
here we have generic comic superhero movie.
Oh boy.
Meet our hero, Pap Smear, a super.
Great.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
It's
It's a Pap Smear.
This is starting out great.
Justin will love this superhero.
You should use voiced.
Oh.
Our hero, Pap Smear, a super intelligent Martian farmer. A run-in with the Wadia military leads him to create his alter ego, Flippity Doo Dab, a fuchsia complicated giant capable of great destruction. Okay, I don't. Okay. He truthfully battles the military with his girlfriend, Wibblyton Tuttleton. Eventually, it is discovered that our hero's longtime colleague, Dick Buttkiss, distinguished by his pug nose, is trying to turn Flibbity Doo Dab into a weapon, leading to a climactic, if pointless, battle in downtown Toadsuck with an evil version of the same giant alter ego called Bob. Eventually, the enemy is subdued by swallowing him with a lamp. In the final reel, Jean-Claude Van Damme appears to propose joining him in a fleshlight.
Is that something you share? I guess.
Double-ended flashlight.
Oh man. Just wait till Joss Whedon does his origin story. Oh wow.
Wow.
The caped fuchsia, I don't know, Pap Smear.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, can you draw? Can you draw him really quick?
Yeah. Okay.
Draw
So
Pap Smear.
he's a Martian farmer. So I guess Pap Smear's is human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he turns into like a Hulk type creature.
Yeah. Named
A complicated-
Flippity Doodab.
Like a complicated fuchsia color, Flippity Doo Dab, and he's capable of great destruction. So what makes him complicated?
I don't know.
Like lots of arms, like a million eyes.
Huh?
And his name's Pap Smear, so.
He's gonna be bald.
Pap Smear's a silly name, alright?
Yeah. He's gonna be bald, and his ears are
Oh, God.
like that. I'm gonna make his head real tall because he's got fucking a bunch of eyes because he's complicated. and vertical pupils because he's fucking
He's a Martian.
it's crazy.
He's a Martian farmer.
I'll give him some tennis since he's Martian. And he's got. Don't you dare fucking judge my artwork.
Say, I'm the least.
I'm drawing it real quick.
So he's got 5 fingers, 6 fingers, and 5 fingers.
You wouldn't get it. He's too complicated. Way over your head.
This is great.
He's got 6 legs. And he's like real ripped, you know. Draw the abs that everyone drew in junior high. 3 lines, 3 lines. This is 5th leg.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want him to look weird.
You don't want to look weird?
And I'll just leave this part.
Rather
No,
Kindalish.
Oh, he's got like some purple sweatpants or something like his clothes turned into 6-legged sweatpants. And he's fuchsia.
You know that they're drawing an arrow
and
to him.
And this is a flibbity doodad.
AKA Pap Smear.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You can show that beautiful artwork.
Yep.
There we have it, folks.
That's Flibbity Doodad.
Oh.
AKA Pap Smear.
It's. You guys will love it.
It's great.